First listen, I almost cried. It was so good.
It was amazing. It was everything that I dreamed
cry.
it would.
It was amazing.
We're on our way to Charlotte to unveil a brand new product. Could be our biggest install of 2025. Come with us. We are headed to Rock Hill, South Carolina, which lovely folks, Wiley and Lila are the clients, and we are just super excited to see them again.
This is great.
Wiley.
It's amazing. That's probably the most recent.
Oh wow, look at that starfish.
But yeah, we're going to Norway after Denmark.
I was an environmental scientist. We destroyed chemical warfare weapons, mortars, landmines, bombs, rockets, and we cleaned up the environmental pollutants. We were still cleaning up stuff that had been generated back during World War II. When I went to work for the government out at Johnson Atoll, all music stopped.
Yeah.
And then I went to work for Los Alamos Lab for 15 years, and the music was ended there. Well, it was basically headphones. Headphones.
So this is a particularly beautiful, special system for us. The client is realizing a dream. It was clear that the budget wasn't the constraint, but what was the constraint was we had to make the products work beautifully in this cozy room. And so we started selecting our highest quality, yet compact system. I think the biggest challenge of this particular project was developing trust with the client and getting them to purchase a loudspeaker that has never been produced before. They were not able to see it. I could show them renderings on my phone. I couldn't email them any spec sheets. We were under embargo. It was a top secret project.
And I bought my first stereo while I was making $1.25. And I had these Bose speakers and that lamp stuck in the back room of this house right here.
Josh, you said you're gonna wait till tomorrow.
Couldn't help myself.
Day 2. What do we got going on today, guys?
Here we go. Start with the rack build.
We give you the Aavik 880. Next, we are getting the final components on box that are going to go in the equipment rack. So we've got Ansuz power box, power switch, power distribution.
It's LB1250 time.
What's really cool about Ansuz, because everything's hand built, we said, hey, we have a special application where we still want one of the finest power cords you make, but can you put a slimline IEC connector to fit the LIN power supply? All right, the time has come. Here we are, ready to put the speakers in place. It's time.
One thing we like to do for our customers on installs is to remove the baffles of the speakers we're setting up and check the fasteners that hold the drivers in to make sure they're nice and snug.
Start making some real music happen once we'll eat a little lunch, and then we'll voice the system. We'll get everything dialed in for you.
Cool, buddy.
Congrats, man.
Thank you, man.
This is awesome. got maybe a couple hours on it of playtime. Everything in the system is brand new. But I've already dialed in placement pretty well, but we're gonna give it some more time, let the drivers do a little more work. But right now I'm checking image, I'm checking soundstage, I'm checking bass response. The speakers are disappearing even more as we get them wider. What's cool about the Børresens is you also don't lose the center image or part of the soundstage.
Oh, now that's a view.
Yeah.
Driving, so I never heard her, but she sounds a little bit like.
What do you think, man?
I was about to cry.
Yeah. Congrats, man. You earned it. Good job,
He
guys.
said maybe when we're in Florida we'll get a streamer DAC to go with the headphones. He said maybe we better wait because we may not listen to the headphones.
We went to Tampa, we went to Chicago and talked to them, those shows a little bit, and we went to saw all the systems we could.
It would be the response, because as an ex-customer service person back in the day when responding and talking to people meant something, they responded to my emails. They seemed approachable and just interested.
Imagine Børresen sound, and she fell in love with next level audio.
Lars, he just talked to me. I was so blown away when the president of a company would talk to little old nothing me.
He was more than happy to stand there and talk to us about the whole system and everything. It was amazing. And then
And we'd walk away and
she got to know y'all at next level, and it was like, hey, we're buying them.
my key thing was, who did I feel like was going to take care of me? Because I felt like I was buying something, or that we were buying something so above our knowledge level that I wanted to feel like there was knowledgeable people that would be willing to help you, even if you're just like no.
When you're making this kind of investment, you say, all right, I want next level service too. We were already sold on the Børresen sound. I mean, to me, I knew the quality was there. I just said, hey, I'll buy the M2 sight unseen. It's gonna be in everything that I've ever wanted and more. Actually better than I ever dreamed it to be.
This is how much we trusted y'all. We paid up front for the whole entire thing. And it was a lot. And it's like, we got on that plane and go, wow, we really must trust them.
What's funny is the first stereo I ever heard, we had one of those Box RCA, cabinets.
Yeah, it's right here. And then now look what you got.
I mean, we literally had it sitting right there, and I used to listen to the Beatles. This is as much, if not more, than I ever dreamed of having.
Yeah.
This is it.
Well, you earned it, man.
I tried to.
You earned it.
No doubt. This is beyond my dreams. This is it. The Lizard King would be happy.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, guys, the system is set up. It is running in. It's sounding fantastic. Let me walk you through what we did on this ultimate system. So, of course, we've got the Børresen M2s. We've talked to you guys a little bit about this. Amazing, amazing speaker. Not too big, not too small. Fills the room incredibly well. Moving over to the electronics. We have the SD880, the world's best streamer DAC. One box, best you can get. Right next to it is the integrated from Aavik, the i880. It is the world's best integrated that we've ever heard. Pure Class A, 250 watts, wonderful. Doesn't get hot, doesn't overheat the room, efficient Class A. This is a very special piece. This is from Lin. This is the LP1250. Okay, there's only 250 of the world. The best of their 50 years of heritage is put into this thing, and it sounds incredible. We do have a couple little accessories that are very important to the system we'd like to highlight. We have an Ansuz power box, which is responsible for sending DC current to all the active noise cancellation circuitry in the cables and actually in the speakers as well. This is our high performance network switch, cleaning up the signal going to our streamer when we're streaming music. And then finally, the heart of the system, the power distributor. This is the Ansuz Mains 8 D3. Everything is plugged into this, and it is cleaning the power for the entire system. Incredible, incredible two-box system. We are so grateful to be here in South Carolina. It is an honor and a privilege to be entrusted with such a high-level system and a high-level client. We're headed back to Chicago. We've got a turnaround. We got to get to Baltimore next weekend to see another client, do another system. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you at the next journey.